1 week after Jonesborough's mayor unveiled an unexpected plan to build a new K-8 school and shared sports complex, those who live near that proposed site say they've been in the dark about the project. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. School upgrade discussions, plans, they've remained a controversial topic, an ongoing process in Tennessee's oldest town for years. Last week, Jonesborough Mayor Chuck Vest revealed a proposal for a new school at a joint meeting with the Washington County Commission and the Board of Education. The idea: build a K-8 school on a more than 40-acre tract of land located off North Cherokee Street and Tavern Hill Road, while including an athletic complex that would be part of a lease-to-own deal with Washington County.
Back in May, Washington County commissioners voted against funding for a multi-million-dollar renovation and expansion of Jonesborough Middle School, known as Scheme 6. The plan would have transformed the middle school into a K-8 grade school. Ansley Daniels spoke with some property owners near that proposed location of the multi-million-dollar project, who told her they didn't know it was even in the works.
Josh, Sarah, the property here behind me is where the Jonesborough mayor is proposing that the Jonesborough K-8 should go. But neighbors here on Thompson Meadow Lane tell me that they are not as excited as Washington County leaders for the potential of a new school.
We've really been looking forward to this for a long time. Thought we were just going to be dealing with some renovations, and if this is the path forward for a new facility in Jonesborough, it's a great opportunity.
A unique plan for the long-awaited Jonesborough K-8 to come to life.
This is the first time we have ever actually seen a plan for a leased school in Washington County.
The plan? For the town of Jonesborough to build the school and lease it to Washington County and the Board of Education. Grandy says similar plans elsewhere have been successful.
The town of Jonesborough has a unique interest and reason to want a brand new school in the town of Jonesborough.
However, those living on Thompson Meadow Lane were shocked it could be right out their front door.
I think somewhere along the line there should have been some communications from the city of Jonesborough letting us know that there was a proposal coming up and get some input from the people that live here.
Mo Baines and his family live across from where the new school could go. He says this would bring a big change to the area.
We would just like to keep our place like it is.
Thomas Thompson says his biggest concern is the traffic that it could bring, especially since this plan includes community recreational fields.
If you put ball fields over in here, there's not going to be enough people parking for the people. Where they're going to come? They're going to come down here on our small road and park and go over to the complex.
But before Jonesborough builds, the Washington County Board of Education and the Washington County Commission must also sign on to the plan.
One of the things that has to happen first, of course, is for the Board of Education to sign on to the concept.
Now, the Washington County Board of Education has called a meeting for August 29th to discuss this proposal. In Jonesborough, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Board and alderman members will meet tomorrow morning in Jonesborough to discuss possible action concerning a resolution in support of moving forward with a new K-8 school plan. We'll reveal any developments from that meeting on air and on our website, WJHL.com.